27th Survivor Pass is right around the corner at New State Mobile. So far we have seen 26 different characters from different factions, and I thought it's a good idea to have a look which characters might coming into the next Survivor Pass. So if you're curious about my personal guesses and some really nice artworks of non-released Survivor Pass skins, definitely stay tuned and watch this video until the end. With that said, thank you everybody for being here again, really appreciate it. And if someone else is new here, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for free to my channel as we are on the way to 11k subscribers. Before we start into the thematic, a little bit of a disclaimer. All the information I'm showing here are non-official information, so they might come true somewhere in the future, but you never know if and when they will come true. And as I said in the intro already, these have been the crazy good characters we have seen so far, plus two further ones with the latest edition of Sentry, and that was a beautiful character. And the last two editions were a little bit different. Before we had several releases for the different factions, like the Hunters, Mayhem faction, Dream Runners, New State. That was pretty cool, but the last two, they were a little bit different. I'm not sure if they are not sticking to the concept of factions or if they are just some new factions. During the process of research, I found this beautiful picture of Shy D, which was definitely one of the best female skins so far, best female characters of the Survivor Pass. And what are your thoughts on these graphics? Should New State release them somehow officially as some wallpapers? I really like the detail and the process behind. And for sure, do you remember Bella from the Dream Runners faction? Look at this crazy scope there on top. Hopefully we can see something similar futuristic at New State Mobile in the future. One of the futuristic skins we have seen in the past are from the Hunters faction. We can see that the incredible good looking crossbow together with the main character of the Hunters faction, and those pictures are so good. And guys, definitely I love the lore behind, so hopefully, Krafton, please, I beg you, bring back the lore behind the characters. The good old times also contain Doug from the Mayhem faction, the Rocker Club or the Motorbike Club, and this is insane. This character is definitely one of the most detailed ones, with the scar on the face and all those tattoos, and for sure the metalloid arm. That is definitely from just the characters, not looking at the skins, one of my favorite ones. If we check out this design progress, we can see here how detailed his face was. That is kinda crazy. And for sure, there are many further details we can see right here. All those patches, the t-shirt below. This is a super crazy picture showcasing how much effort it takes to create one character for a game. And for sure we got Ben Brown here from the GLC faction, super nice artwork, and that was definitely a juicy character because I really love the military style. It could have been a little bit more futuristic. The other characters we have seen afterwards from the GLC faction were combining the futuristic aspect with the military aspect and the camouflage skin in a perfect way. And we will see later some other choosers, and hopefully we see some really nice futuristic camouflage skins in the future. And if you think that was the latest state of Ben Brown, no, for sure, that guy got created in several steps, such as this picture is showcasing him in different variations. Yes, you have heard right, different variations of the same character, so that is happening for sure during the development process. Starting on the left side, this one is already looking close to Ben Brown, the other ones look a little bit different, but we all got that military style, and I'm super happy how they have implemented Ben. But are there any concept arts for characters which we have not seen so far? Yes, this here is one of the very early pictures, not straight from PUBG New State, but from the PUBG universe. We can see there 5 different characters, and you think now this has to be from a different game. No, look at the right character. That female character we have seen on one of the first official pictures from New State. We can see her right there in the middle. On the left side, we for sure got the police officer, which made it into the game. And on the right side, we got that female character, which was working in the diner. Forgot the name, but these two characters are already part of the game. The other ones not. And just keep that middle top guy, that worker, in your mind, because we will see some further footage of him soon. Since that middle guy definitely looked like a worker, we got this picture here. And they are all concept arts for faction characters. But this should not be the New State faction. They look kinda different and they give me a different twist. But the nice thing is here, we have for sure the character with some nice utility, but also they have some metalloid parts at them, so some prostheses, which is kinda crazy, because that is definitely a key part of the previous characters. Just think back on Duck with his complete metal arm as a prosthesis. This was kinda nice. And all those other characters, we have not seen a similar one of them so far. And look at the left one. This one looks straight like The Rock. That would be kinda funny to get that boy as a firefighter in-game. Similar concepts exist for the Mayhem faction, and on the left hand side I guess this should be Duck, followed by another cool guy with a crazy looking shotgun and person with a flamethrower. That is kinda crazy, and we definitely know one or the other guy from the Fall of Troy clip. And we got there furthermore 2 female characters, while the right one reminds me on Harlequin from the DC universe, and the guy in between the 2 ladies has an RPG launcher, which is already shown in the very first videos of this game, but we have not seen that so far. What do you think? Will we see the RPG thrower as well as the flamethrower in the game in the future? I don't think so, but let's hope the best. And one thing we almost forgot about is the Project Justice. We already got there Cynthia and another character, and this picture is kinda looking crazy to me. The middle character definitely looks a little bit like Cynthia we already got from that faction, but the other ones would be completely new. And definitely I love all of them, especially the 2 right side ones with that completely filled jumpsuit on the right side. This one is my most favorite one, and come on, hopefully we can get that character pretty soon in the game. What are your thoughts on the right one? Please write it down below in the comment section, and hopefully we get that character really soon. As I've said before, we also have some further characters in the military style, so I guess they are from the GLC faction. Starting off here with a female one. This reminded me already at a character which got released, but I'm not sure if that is the similar one. That's why I wanted to show it to you, because it is that far away from the existing character. That might be still a new one. And for sure we got further artworks with different female characters, and I hope we see a pretty cool GLC military style character. Maybe one of those here would be pretty cool. When one last picture, maybe that is also the Mayhem faction, because they definitely look like some rock ladies. That would be definitely cool, as we have seen so far a lot of male guys from the Mayhem faction. What are your thoughts on these last one? The middle one also with that metalloid arm reminds me on Duck in a female version. That would be actually pretty cool. And just to fulfill this thematic, you all know that there is the PUBG universe where these factions and characters are existing inside. I'll let you know that there are further factions we did not know about yet. Yes, they are, but personally I think they will not be introduced into the game, which is super sad. We are starting off with the Knights. We got here a beautiful female outfit. Ooh, that would fit so good into the game. And we got also a male outfit, and we got their similar golden mask to the Hunters faction. But that will be a different faction, and the description was pretty cool of it. Another faction which I have found for the PUBG universe is the Crown faction. The Crown defied survival and adorned the injuries for the world to see. These were some early concepts to explore their possibility styling. That's how they got introduced, and I was like, whoa, they look so cool. We got there another golden mask, and this looks a little bit like Caesar. And if we keep on watching, we got also a female outfit. That character has some fire scars here at their arm, which reminds me on the Hunters faction character, which had it in the face. So what are your thoughts, guys? Will we see a similar character in this game? And definitely look, the golden leg, which definitely looks like a prosthesis as well. Hell, that would be awesome to get all those characters, guys. So which character will we see in the next Survivor Pass? I have for sure no clue, because I cannot look into the future, but I'm super excited to see what Krafton is cooking for us. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's video, and we will see us again pretty soon.